BackbenchAdmin. So in today's session, we are going to learn about there is one topic called product companies and service companies. So what exactly is the difference between the product companies and service companies, and how we can define that which company is advantageous to our requirement. So before that, welcome to our channel, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe Unix Backbench for the more information on technology and service and more details on the day-to-day work. So let's welcome to the topic. So product based companies and service based companies. So if you can see that in IT sector, these two types of the companies majorly we are getting the jobs. So what exactly the difference? How can we define that which is a product based companies, which is service based companies, and which company, nothing but which product based company we have a good score, and which service based company we are having the good future. So how can we define that our future will be good into the product based or service based? That is the first point. Second point is that how the other people, nothing but in IT industry, which one is the demanding one? So let me discuss those topics into the in detail, so by end of this topic you can understand which one is the better for your career, and how the people are going to be search into the product based and the service based. Let's move into the topic. First thing is that, so let me introduce myself. My name is Pavan Kumar. I have a 13 years of the experience into the IT industry. I am working into the IT management infra. So I have hands-on experience on like Linux, Unix, AWS, Azure, GCP, and VMware. And apart from the my parallelly regular work, I'm taking care of the corporate trainings also. Whoever have the interested, please, you can ping to me, otherwise you can send a mail to me with your requirements. I can help you out with your real time experts into the guiding of your career. Not only that one, I can help you out into the corporate trainings. Okay, so these are the my details. You can click on the my registration link, and you can update the which course you are looking for the training, and each and everything will be there in biodata also. Go through that, it will be helpful for me and for you also. You can pass it to your friends and circle. So let's move into the what exactly the our agenda. So let we have agenda is that product based companies versus service based companies. So thank you. And before subscribing the things, let me move into the topic. So what is a product based companies? So these are the one particular word, especially product based, service based. If we are coming from the background of the computer, majorly the outside companies will be people are discussing this is a product based company, this is service based company. So what exactly that, how can we define that that is a product based company, service based company, and how our life will be going to be there into those areas? So if you want to tell that in one word, product based companies are those organizations which create some useful products like softwares or hardwares or whatever it may be, nothing but which holding the projects or particular products. For example, you can see that google.com, microsoft, azure, otherwise godrej or whatever may be the companies. So basically the product based companies are selling the products in customized word. So they are holding the some projects. Those projects are they are selling into the market. For example, if you can see that Google and Microsoft and little bit other companies also, they're having their own products. For example, Google is having the Google Drive, Google 365, and Google GCP, and there is a lot of the other products also there. So what exactly the company will do? So the company will going to spend a lot of the time on creating the new products, okay, and spending the lot of the placing the new features into the product, and whatever the places, the customized one, nothing but whatever the things are completed into the development side, they are moving into the market. So when the product is moving to the market, from the development to the market, it will be coming to the cost. Nothing but they are selling the product for the money. So if you join into the particular companies, especially into the product based companies, okay, so what exactly will happen? Is it right place to learn the new things? And moreover, what exactly how our job will be there, how our hike will be there? See, especially we need to bother about the money and career. Okay, so whether at least we need to have the money, otherwise the career. But coming to here, product based companies, they are selling their products and they are earning through the money with that. And not only that one, they are doing some kind of the consultancy activities also. They can provide the sustainability of the factors, so probably designing deployments and everything will be there into the part of the life. So how it will be there into the service based. So this is the basic idea of product based, nothing but which is holding the product they are selling to the outside the market with getting the perks with a particular service back annually or quarterly or getting the some kind of the based they are getting the amount, and they are earning the amount through the products. That is a major underline uh, word. So here there is a some of the products probably you people are using the PayPal, Salesforce, and HP is having their own HP servers, HP laptops, and IBM is having, Dell is having their own products, and Oracle is having the cloud and Oracle database. There is a lot of the software. That product will be, don't think of that it's a software product. That should be a software product or hardware product. So that is the reason we updated in the content. That should be any product, software or hardware. Software product means that we are using it to the regular life, for example, like Office 365, email, those type of the things, means for the web based. And coming to the hardware means it's a kind of the hardware related peripherals, for example, laptops, desktops, servers, and those type of the activities. So let me move to the next one. What is a service based? So service based is nothing but the companies, especially if you want to tell that the companies which work for the other organization are regraded, so nothing but regarded as a service based companies. It is also said that they are the clients for the product based organization. So in the previous slide we discussed about the product based companies, nothing but product based companies, they are selling their products or they are getting the amount from their products. So whom they are selling? They are selling to service based companies, nothing but the source if you can consider as a product based, the destination will be the probably the service based. These service based companies are the holding, nothing but they are working for the product based companies, nothing but they are, we are there, we know the process of the things, and we know the how you can sell the products and all, we work for you. So they're going to spend some moment of the time, nothing but they're spending the resources, they're working on the ETS, nothing but within a time limit we need to complete the project. Those kind of the activities they are going to work with, especially with the product based company. Means service based companies are not having any product, these companies are working for the consultancy, nothing but it's a kind of the activity, it's a working for the product based companies. For example, they may or may not be, sometimes for example if you can see that, okay, so some of the companies are, though it is a product based also, they are working into the service based. So there is a, some of the companies are there, okay, those companies they are working into the product based and service based. But there is a most of the companies, especially into the Infosys, Accenture, TCS, and you can see the DXC. IBM is a nothing but a product based company and service based company also. So most of the companies in the list, okay, they are working for the product based companies. Nothing but they are getting the value from, they are getting the money from the product based companies. So what the action they will going to do it? Nothing but, for example, product based company they brought up the new laptop. Okay, these service based companies they are going to help you them into the marketing, financial, debugging, supporting, these kind of the activities. So for that they are going to go for the particular, like SL agreement. So nothing but this much of year we are going to support for your project. For that I need this much of amount, I am spending this much of resources. This kind of the time moment they are going to place it into the service based. So it means they are getting the some amount, okay, for selling the product or spending the time for the product based. Okay, once the product has been delivered successfully, it need to be serviced. See, once for example you brought a new laptop, that new laptop is, once it reaches to you, it needs service in the sense, let it be they given a 1 year of the product for the service. So this 1 year of the product or the company go for the any replacement is if you can come up with any hiccups, nothing but is any issue with your laptop, desktop, or server, anything. So within a warranty, without warranty, there is a set of members is going to work for your product. So the service based company is going to place that kind of the architecture and that kind of the mechanism to bring up the particular product into the end level with a lot of the feasibilities, nothing but within a span of one call with the customer care, and we are going to get those services very less time. So that will give the lot of the impact to the product based companies, especially into the good name into the product based companies. That will increase the shares, that will increase a lot of the profits by using the service based companies. So this is the major advantage and disadvantages also. So you can see that product based companies is working for the product. Okay, they're selling the products. And service based company is nothing but they're majorly say working for the product based company, and they are earning the money for that from the product based companies. So okay, right now we understand that what is a product based company, what is a service based company. Let's move on to the next one. So, what is the difference between the product and the service-based companies? Yeah, I understood that. I don't want this type of the stuff and all. Okay, I'm a new journey into the market. Let it be I'm learning the Java. Let it be I'm learning the some IT technology. Okay, I don't know what is a product-based and what is a service-based. Just I'm looking to some sort of the things. What are the major objects? One is that job security. Okay, so how the job security will be there into the product based and service based. The scope of the job security into the product based companies is better than comparison to the service based companies. So why? So means the line will defining that okay, the product based companies are we are having the good scope to learn, and we have a job security. Job security means if any recession will come, if any hiccups, nothing but your project is wind up, there is a chance to you can wind up the job. Nothing but the company is going to fire you, or they are going to give the pink slip to you. Okay, but when compared to the service based, okay, the product based are good on this area. When compared to the service base, the chances are very high, nothing but losing your job. Nothing but the chances are dependency level is most problematic area into the job security. So how come means the reason behind the service based companies hire majorly on the basis of project assigned. So here the line is that the service based companies, as I said in the previous slides, service based companies are working for the product based company. For example, product based company had a contract with a service based company. I am selling the particular laptop. Okay, let it be I'm going to have a contract with you for the 1 year or 2 years. So my requirement is that if the user have the any hiccups, probably any service related, support related, or anything, so you people need to be support to them into the process. Nothing but if any laptop repairs, or if you want to create a ticket, or if you want to guide them into the installing any software or any kind of the technical and functional issues, you need to be support. But how many days? Only for the 1 year. So the 1 year time frame is going to be major aspect into the service based. So the service based companies are going to be perform, or they are going to be hide the persons. Let it be I need some 10 members of the telecaller. I need 10 members of the Java developer. I need some 10 members of the .NET developers. I need 10 members of some server level programmers or whatever it may be. So to complete that project, how many set of resources are needed? Nothing but physical resources and infrastructure resources. The calculation is giving the opportunity. Based on that calculation, they are going to hire you for that project. Okay, for that project, they are going to hire you. As soon as the project is completed, most of the employees are waived off, because once the project is completed, let it be 1 year is completed, they provided the services, but the unluckily the project was not renewed. Nothing but the project was not excluded. Nothing but the project was not expanded for the next 1 to 3 years. Means it was a wind up. It was closed. So then the service based companies have the two options. One is that whether they can they can place you into the some other project if there is a requirement. For example, if there is no requirement into the other project, whatever may be the reason, due to the lack of efficiency, due to the some security, due to the some market reasons or calculation, whatever mean, if any one of the chances your profile is not fit for the other requirements, nothing but you are sitting idle means immediately they come up with the conclusion, why should I need to pay the amount guy for sitting idle? Immediately they come up with the requirement, sorry to say this, we are not able to proceed the job, so you can move off. Nothing but you can move from this company. Means they are going to waive off. Okay, this is the one of the major aspect is happening into the current market also. Means there is a kind of dependency is a very major aspect need to be there into the service based. But coming to the product based, one product is missed out also, there is another product is happening. Otherwise, the product creation and expansion and the set of the process is going to be large moment of the time. It's not for the 1 year, it's not for the 2 years. They're going to run till the company is exist. Okay, so the chances are having the job security is very high into the product based. So second thing is that work pressure and flexibility. So yeah, you have a job. It doesn't mean that we should be work for the company for 24/7, right? So we are working for some set of hours, nothing but 8 hours or 9 hours probably. So there is a consistent work pressure in service-based companies due to the tight deadlines and provided by the clients. In case of the product-based companies, and the work pressure may exist during time of the launch of the build. Okay, it goes live. For example, as I said, service based companies are working for the targets. Targets in the sense we have to complete this one within a 2 days. We have to complete this project within a span of 4 months. Means there is a working like they're placing the one target and they're pushing everyone to complete. So, for example, within a span of time, it is not completed. Within a span of time, if you want to complete, means we need to pressure the persons. How they are going to pressure? Yeah, you have to do it. I don't know whether you are working for the 8 hours or 10 hours. I am expecting that it should be complete at any cost. This type of the kind of pressure moment, it will be very high into the okay service it, because they are expecting always some money. They are expecting the client happiness, not the employee happiness. Okay, but when compared to the product base, so this type of the pressure will be bit low, because since the product is already development, all there is some sort of the procedure will be there. They have a different type of the architecture SLS. So the chances of the pressure moment is the work life balance. If you call nothing but how the work will be there and the life balance will be there very good into the product based. So the next item is that monetary benefits. Nothing but how about the money? See, ultimately, end of the day, whether you are technically or non-technically stuff or not, end of the day we need to get the good amount, right? So here, the product-based companies offer the high salaries, greater perks than the decent hikes. Nothing but so as per my experience, also I work for the product-based companies and service-based companies. The beauty of the product-based company is that okay, they are providing the good salary, and the second thing is that they're giving the lot of the benefits. What are the benefits means? For example, insurance to the see service based. For example, they are also providing the good salary. Where the difference will come means, for example, your night shift allowances, your day shift allowances, and for example, in the Diwali or any festival or any anniversary, the how the companies are treating the product based companies and service based companies totally different. And not only that one, especially people are bothering about the health. So when coming to the health, so service based companies are not ready to give the secure for your parents, means next layer. They are providing for the first layer only, nothing but for example you, your wife and kids, that too limitation. Okay, limited budget and all. For example, it is going to beyond the limit, means they are not ready to provide. We need to opt with extra money. But when you're going for the product based companies, they are providing with a lot of the benefits. Not only that one, the margin of the insurance also. For example, instead of 4 lakhs, they are going to provide for the 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. That much of the margin we can avail if when we are into the trouble moment. So these are the very valuable when you are going with the day to day of work. Okay, so this is one of the major aspect into the product based and service based. In other hand, service companies have the lesser salaries and low rate of negotiable perks, and also everywhere they are comparing with megacities. Nothing but for example, they are always a comparison with okay, how much you are getting, how much your work, the kind of the comparison, the kind of the mechanism always will be very high into the service based. When coming to the product based, they are going with the unanimously, they are going with the standard mechanisms. Okay, you are working with, you reached, okay, you are eligible for this one, that's it. It will be unanimous for the all the employees. So this is one of the major aspect from the my end also, monetary benefits. So next thing is that career growth. As I said, so when you are working, you have to get the two things. One is the money. Second one is career. So how about the career here? So the learning curve and the career growth is good into the product companies where you can learn the among the brightest minds. Efficient means you are used to get into the latest technology. For example, let it be we take the one example. So the product based companies, let it be we can take the TV. So especially when we started the TV, nothing but it's LCD, LED. Now LED with Android, LED with a different type of the application, LED with AI. Means the development of the things are rapidly changes into the every year into the product base. So they are always bothering about how the market is that, what is the user expectations. Based on that, they are going to implement the new technology. When there is a new technology is adopted by the company, so the particular employees who are implementing the employees only, right? The employees also need to be learn the new things. Obviously, for example, I should not be sitting to the Linux. I need to sit onto that. Okay, I need to learn the what is a cloud. Okay, I need to learn the what is a cloud and how artificial intelligence I can emerge into the my current product, and what are the user expectations. They are always be behind the market. Okay, they are going to working on the market, they are going to implement the things. So these are the beauty of the product based. But the thing is that when coming to the service based, they're just implementing the things, nothing but what exactly the client is need. For example, a client is looking for the 3G of the data products, you need to look work means, yeah, they're expecting you need to work on the 3G 4G only, they're not expecting 5G also, nothing but what the expectation of the client is, and how much the budget is, and what is the tenure it is, and what is the profit level. Based on that only they are going to place their efforts, and they are going to take up the next level of actions. So these are the major thing. Difficulty of hiring. Okay, you must have to understand of that now why the product company are dream companies for the most of the IT guys. You can check that in your circle, friend circle, relatives, whether the people are going for the service based product based. Most of the out of nine, nothing but an out of 10, 9 members are moving to the product based companies only. Okay, because of the stability of the project, stability of the income, stability of the technology, nothing but we have a growth level will be good. And not only that one, we have a standard work life balance. Okay, so due to that the demand also very high. So getting the job also into the product base, it will be very demanding and challenging too. So by end of the story, okay, we learn about what is a product based, what is a service based, and what are the difference between the product based and service based. So this is the time to decide that which one is the best. So as per the my conditions, okay, I prefer the product based companies are the more benefit than the okay service based. So probably this will be little bit of different from the person to person, but unanimously we have to think of that. So the product based companies have the different futures that will be helpful for our career and growth, but the service based companies also have the different way of working that is also useful for our career and growth. But it's every individual aspect they need to decide, they need to move on. But as per the market, as per the notations, product based companies have the more benefits. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and please share into us